מזמור לדוד המלך הרואה בשושנים הפורט על מיתרים בשירה וניגונים. ודוד יפה עיניים הוא רואה בשושנים, ודוד יפה עיניים הוא רואה בשושנים, היכה שאול באלפיו ודוד ברבבותיו בן אישה החרב את האב.
Hello, my name is Dr. Alfonso Monzo. Many of you already know me as the founder of Health Restoration Technologies and a speaker at the Quest for Think Tank. You were just listening to Yama Ensemble performing King David, taken directly from the Hebrew scriptures found in 1 Samuel 18. Now you might be wondering why I started this promo video with a song in Hebrew, but if you stick around long enough, I think it will all make sense. Now before we get to that, I want to introduce you to some new things going on with the Halo Quantum Light Therapy. I presented this last year and the year before, and I'm presenting it again this year because I still use the Halo Quantum Light Therapy, but there have been some changes and some updates. So let's listen to the inventor and see what has been changed and updated at Halo Multiverse.
Hello, I am Michael Thomas, founder and developer of Halo Systems. I theorized approximately 25 years ago that if I would take high energy photon or light energy and pass it through vials of botanical solutions, that the photons would capture the vibrational harmonics of the botanicals and carry those into the body, where the body could then grasp those resonances or harmonics and use them for amazing healing and systemic recovery. And over the years, I've refined and refined and refined the chemistry to where today we are state of the art. The speed, the simplicity of our Halo systems, the Halo Max, the Halo Ultra Blue, and the Halo Baby Blue will provide outstanding results in each of their unique categories. I welcome you to peruse our user manual, our website, take advantage of our customer support team. We're here to help you experience dramatic healing results, energetic results, and overall improvement of many aspects of your life. You will absolutely be amazed at what you'll be able to achieve through these unique devices.
Okay, welcome back. Thanks for listening to Michael there. So let's go a little bit more into detail about the 2020 Think Tank Expo special that we're providing for the Halo systems. So as he said, there are 3 different systems now, and I'm going to give a quick overview, and then we're going to go into a little bit more detail into each one. But right here on the screen, as you can see, are the specials for the Baby Blue, for the Ultra Pro, or the Halo Pro, which I should say we used to call that the Ultra Blue. Now it's just called Halo Pro. So sometimes if I say Ultra Blue, I'm talking about the Pro, which is the device most people purchase. And then we have the Halo Max. Okay, and you can see the prices on the screen with the show discounts, so some pretty good discounts on those for you. Really quickly to go over the vials. So as you can see, you have the Ultimate Vial. Covers just about everything with virus, and we're going to get to these a little bit more detail here in a minute. You have the Multitherapy, which is MT, that is the second vial, and it basically covers everything you can think of, kind of like what used to be Doc in the Box when he combined all of the 18 vials into almost one. This takes it even a step further. And then you have the CBD. This is a newer one, and CBD now covers a lot of the mental, emotional, and pain. And it is great, and for the most part, it's very similar to taking CBD oil, except you're not physically taking it. So you can pretty much kind of expect kind of the same reaction, except you're not going to have the negative reaction because you're not taking anything physically into the body. It's just the frequencies. So you can't get high, you're not going to test positive or any of those type of things because we're just dealing with frequency and light. And then we have the Mind system, which is a little bit more advanced, not just mental, emotional, but really neurological and the function of the brain and the nerves. And then our DF vial, I don't know if this is the last one, have we said 6? But the DF vial is for immune defense, basically. And it will cover most things related to the immune system. And, oh yeah, water structure. And of course, the water structure is, I'm going to demonstrate here in a second, and that is the vial we use to actually structure water. And so right here listed are the 6 vials. Now, those 6 vials come with each system. Now, the size of the vials are going to be slightly different for the different systems. The largest ones, you know, they're going to be probably like this big or so, are going to be for the max, versus a half dram for the Pro and the baby blue. So let's just get in a little bit more detail. So this is the Halo Max, and if you can see down here on the screen, it's a much bigger unit. It holds 6 of the really big vials, and it has a stand that you can put on it, and you can adjust the stand. And this is designed for clinical settings where you're seeing a lot of people, because the amount of time you have to sit in front of this is a lot less. You can do all 6 vials, which is all the vials now in the entire system, all at one time. So in a minute's time, the person has received all the therapies possible, and that's very powerful. Now, if a person has really chronic conditions, they can sit in there longer, but with the other 2 systems that we're going to get to, like the Pro and the baby blue, obviously it only holds 1 vial at a time. So if you want to do 6 vials, that's going to be at least probably 6 minutes or longer, depending on how long you're doing each vial. Now on the screen, I have a little picture down here that you can see the difference in the size from the Pro and the baby blue. So you can see the baby blue is a lot smaller. The design of the baby blue is to be very portable, to fit in like someone's purse or something. Now the power is not, there's not as much power, not as many LEDs in there, so you might have to do the therapy slightly longer than the Pro, but it's very portable. So it depends on what you want to do. Now in all of these, you're going to get the 6 vials, you get the recharger, you get the really nice case that has been updated now for the Pro and for the baby blue. And then there's the baby blue, and again you can see the difference in the size. It has a much smaller battery, and again it still comes with, those are rechargeable batteries, they're slightly different. It still has a really nice case that's solid, and you get the 6 vials. So that is the baby blue. Water structure, like I said, structures any water. So if you want to structure water to make imprints or to do anything else, you can structure water, and it's going to last about a year using this method. So you're using light and the harmonic bonical frequencies in the vial to structure your water. Now you can also structure the water in your body. Don't forget that your body should be structured water. All your healthy cells have structured water. So I always remind people, you really do want to use this on yourself, to structure the water in your own body. That's very important. The multi-therapy system. Like I said, this used to be like what we used to call Doc in a Box. You can see the combination of all the vials that have gone into this. So if you're familiar with Halo, you can see the ageless system is in here, the Breathe Doc in the box, the detox, the nitric oxide, the sleep, the system, stress reduction system, the stem cell system, and the telomere system. And if you remember the old kits, that's a lot of vials. That's probably hundreds of vials that used to make up all those systems. Just Doc in the box at one point was 18 vials, and that 18 vials used to be like 100 vials. So there's a lot in just this one system. So if there was just one vial that you could choose to do something, this would be it. Because as you can see the list down here, you're going to be hard pressed to find something this vial actually doesn't help. As you can see the list, that's going to cover most things you come across. So that is the new multi-therapy system, MT. Defense system, as I said, this is for the immune system. And you will notice the Lyme system is in here. Longevity 1, 2, and 3, which is the big C word we're not allowed to say, that we can cure. And the adrenal system, the prostate system, the kidney system, the immune system, parasite system, and the mold system. So if you have some type of infection or immune system or the C word, things like that, this is the vial to go to. And you can see it covers all kinds of great things on there that a lot of things don't usually touch. MRSA, Lyme's. Now there's another vial that's going to help Lyme's even more, but this one helps Lyme to a great degree. The MD, the Mind System vial. So there's two that really help with the mind. Now this one is a little bit different because this is going to help more of the brain and the mind and the neurological system. So think central nervous system. So anything that's related to nerves, MS, ALS, the lucid dreams is in this vial. A lot of people really love that. The depressions, the bipolar. So really anything neurological and related with sharpening the mind is the MD, the Mind Vial. The ultimate viral system, that's what everyone needs right now if they're not freaking out about COVID. If you're not worried about COVID, you probably don't need it. But so this combines all the viral series, which used to be 6 different vials: the Zika, Epstein-Barr, recovery, immune, and the AV vial. Now the AV vial covered a lot in itself, if anyone remembers that one. So you can see this one is really more focused for viral type infections, but based on the herbs and the things in here, you're probably going to see it's going to help most infections and the immune system overall. The CBD vial. So this one is a combination of what used to be the pain vial, which at one time was over 10 different vials itself. What used to be called the EMN vial, which was a combination of the emotional, mental, neurological, and then the inflammation series, which was over 5 different vials, all been combined into this one vial now. So when you think of the CBD, the first things that come to my mind is pain. Any type of pain, this is the vial probably to go to. Anything with mental emotional, this is definitely the vial to go to. And then of course, it's going to help a lot of things neurologically. So you have a couple vials that kind of overlap, and they're all have their own specific, you just really have to use them to find out which you think works better. And that is the Halo systems and the different vials. But now back to the Hebrew music I began with. Many of you know I'm writing a book and developing a new hands-on application that is based on the knowledge that the Hebrew letters from Aleph to Tav, that's the first and the last, are the building blocks of not only all of creation. And if you didn't know, many Jewish historians, rabbis, and Christians believe this to be true because of Genesis. If you read it in Hebrew, it makes it very clear that the Creator created the Hebrew language, and from that, He spoke forth all of creation. So they're not only the building blocks of all creation, but now we have identified them on our bodies too, and they are the building blocks of our body. They are the ultimate software of our body. They control the DNA of our body. They can control and make up all other energy systems of the body. It's just the Aleph body system is the deepest one. This understanding has led to many amazing and new discoveries, and I'm excited to announce that God has been showing us how to recognize and combat weaponized, engineered pathogens and nanotechnology that goes along with them that have been plaguing humanity for quite some time now. As mankind continues to push the boundaries of science and technology, we are often exposed to things that are harmful in ways that we don't understand and are not able to address using traditional approaches. This type of technology knows very well how to get around herbs and homeopathics and even drugs. They just laugh at it. And every time we think we're getting them, they seem to start going away, and then they just come right on back, and the person's right back at square one. We can't just use traditional approaches. We have to come up with something better. And I don't know about you, but if you haven't noticed, there's a new push to mix and mingle humanity with robotics and computers and machines and beasts. And I don't know about you, but I don't want mixed and mingled. I don't want combined with robots and computers and machines and beasts. I'm perfectly happy being human, thank you, and I think many of you are too. So we came up with a Aleph body system coherent reset. Now, I know the Aleph body system isn't released yet. The book's not done, the training's not done. I'm hoping later this year, but we felt that it was necessary to release something now. So we are releasing the Aleph body coherent reset, which is a proprietary technique to release engineered, weaponized pathogens and the nanotechnology that accompanies them to restore the body back to its functional design based on the design of the creator. Now, because these organisms and these technologies are so extremely advanced, the technology we use to clear them needs to match that. That is where the coherent reset comes in. So this process includes testing statements to verify the existence of weaponized pathogens that you can do with muscle testing. However, not only that, but you are getting the updated files for your quest for a Syra. Has the energetic signature so you can test all these things. Specifically formulated vials that I have formulated that have very specific energetic signatures. There's 4 specific vials we use, a new laser, Hebrew touch points on the body, and powerful musical notes through tuning forks. For those who are interested, I'm developing a training course and selling the laser kits that can be used as a practitioner there wherever you practice. We also perform the resets here at our clinic. So if you would prefer to just test people and then send people here to do the resets, they don't have to be physical. We can do the resets in person, and you can do the resets via surrogate DNA. So what I would like to do now is show you what comes with the package that we are selling. So you get a nice hard case, carrying handle. It opens up, and inside is another nice hard case that contains the laser with batteries. That's one thing you get, is the laser. The other thing you get is an attachment. This is to hold the vials. Nice, hard. It fits on the laser. Very nice. It looks very professional, because it is. Pretty awesome. You get a set of 4 to 5 vials. There might be more by the time we're ready, but 4 vials for sure come with the reset. 1 to reset the genes, 1 to get rid of the nanotechnology, 1 to get rid of the weaponized pathogens, and 1 to do the hypothalamus and endocrine body reset. So 4 vials, and then you get a flash stick, and the flash stick is going to contain a manual that teaches you how to do the reset, as well as videos on there that have training on how to do the reset. And probably other things like resources, such as where to get your tuning forks and stuff. It's a win-win for all of us. I think you're really going to enjoy it. And So get in contact with the clinic. The clinic information, phone number and emails will be on the screen. If you have any questions, let us know. And shalom, and may Yahweh bless you.